Yo, what's going on guys? Nick's here, and today I'm going to teach you how to win any matchup in Clash Royale. In today's video, you're going to learn how to identify which deck you're playing with, how to identify which deck your opponent is playing with, how to determine which lane you should be pushing, and how to determine your playstyle. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so on screen here, you guys can see a little chart I made. So this chart is based on 3 of the most commonly used types of decks in Clash Royale. We have our beatdown decks, our bait decks, and our control decks. There are, of course, other decks that people like to use in this game, but these are the 3 most common that I use and 3 of the most common that I run into. So over on the far left column, you're going to see a list of things you need to be doing in order as quickly as possible. Knowing what deck you're going into a match with is going to help you determine how you need to be playing. Alright, so let's start with the beatdown deck. If you're going up against another opponent that also has a beatdown deck, you're going to be spending most of the game just trying to build elixir. This is fine, but you're going to need to know that you should be pushing opposite lane. The reason for this is when they play something super expensive like a golem or a lava hound all the way in the back of their tower, they're going to have almost no elixir, especially if it's single elixir still. When they put their troop all the way in the back, you need to attack the opposite lane bridge as quickly as possible. They're going to have no elixir to defend with, and you should be able to get an easy tower down. If you're going up against any other kind of deck like a bait or a control deck, it makes more sense to go in the same lane. So spend your elixir wisely, knowing you're going to have to defend one lane and be attacking the other the whole game. When you're using a beatdown deck, no matter what kind of deck you're going up against, you need to be playing slow the whole game. This is especially true in single elixir because you're probably going to have to take damage at the beginning of the game, but just keep in mind that you're going to get this damage back when it comes to double or even triple elixir. Alright, let's move on to bait decks. When you're using a bait deck and you're going up against a beatdown deck, you're going to need to be pushing opposite lane pretty much 100% of the time. At the very beginning of the game, they're probably going to be switching lanes on you constantly, trying to get you to continue pushing the same lane they want you to. Always fight this urge. It's okay to take damage on both of their towers the whole game. Just always remember to keep playing fast because you never want them to build up a huge push. And if they do get something big down, you need to keep attacking the other lane constantly. Now, when you're using a bait deck and you're going up against a fellow bait deck, you need to be playing slow, and you're going to want to keep attacking the same lane they are. They might keep trying to switch it up on you and keep attacking your opposite lane, but just keep going with them and play defensively. Play slow and allow them to make the mistakes, and you can capitalize on them and build a big lead. Alright, when you're using a bait deck and you're going up against a control deck, you're going to want to always push opposite lane and play fast. Control decks have really strong defenses and can build super strong counter pushes, so always be pushing the opposite lane. More often than not, you're going to have cheaper cards than they are, so keep cycling those cheap cards and keep pushing opposite lane. Alright, and lastly, let's go over control decks. When you're using one and you're going up against a beatdown deck, you're going to want to play opposite lane and you're going to play faster than you think you might need to. Just like we've talked about before, you never want a beatdown deck to build up a huge push. So even though you primarily want to play defensively using a control deck, you're going to want to attack, and you're going to need to do so frequently in the opposite lane. In doing so, you're going to control the tempo of the game and not allow them to build a big push. Alright, when you're using a control deck and you're going up against a bait deck, you're going to want to keep making sure you're attacking the same lane that they are. Bait players are going to be playing fast, so you need to keep up with them as much as you can. You're probably going to take some damage early, but keep holding off as long as you can, and in double elixir, you're going to really pull ahead. When you're going up against a control deck, you're going to want to play opposite lane as them, and you're going to want to play super slow. Allow them to make the mistakes, build up elixir, and attack the opposite lane. When it gets to be later in the game and you know what cards they have, you can start to predict them and take huge leads. Alright guys, before we jump into some gameplay, don't forget to take a screenshot of this now so you can reference it later on. Let's go. Alright guys, we're going to be using a beatdown deck for this one. Let's see what our opponent here has. We're going up against Hoodat. We're going to play slow, as always. When we start this game, we need to see what our opponent has before we make any big commitments. He does drop an early firecracker in the back. We'll go ahead and play an MK in the back too. We want to get our Evo up as soon as we can. He is going to go for a hog in the opposite lane. We can pull that with our tornado. Get our king activated super early. That's going to be an important one in this one. He goes for a witch here. Alright, it looks like he might have some kind of... What? Okay, I have no idea what kind of deck this dude has. Some kind of like beatdown bait hybrid. I don't know. That's the other thing. When you're still in mid ladder, you have no idea what kind of decks you're going to run into. People are going to be having super weird, crazy decks all the time. So keep that in mind. You're not going to win 100% of the games you play. You're going to get hard countered every now and then. So just take every match with a grain of salt. Let's see. I think our opponent's going to keep, but okay, he goes for the right. He might be trying to trick us. So I definitely want to go on the left here, but we'll keep defending this right side for now. He keeps attacking the left, and now he's switching back to the right, so I'm confused by that. Okay, yep, he is going to keep attacking the left. We can easily keep that Hog Rider away from our tower with our Evo Mega Knight. We're building up a nice push on the left. Let's go ahead and pull that Princess, see if we can get some nice tower damage here. We do take a shot off on the right side, but yeah, I don't think he can defend this. Yeah, this is an easy beatdown. This is what beatdown decks are all about, like, especially when they have something like a Cannoneer or a Dagger Duchess. Like, once we're locked on tower, like, you cannot stop it. Yeah, he didn't even rage quit. He's still fighting, but he just let me take his whole tower down just because I played slow to begin with, and his deck's horrible. But that's neither here nor there. He is building up a strong push here, so we're gonna need to defend this. Our Electro Dragon is splashing on everything, which is nice. I don't want that. Okay, I knew that was gonna dash on tower as soon as I played that, but we're fine. We have a lead. Only 30 seconds left in this one, so we should be able to hold this one off nicely. No need to get overly aggressive and go in on the right. We're just solely focusing on defense right now. He does rage all this up. We'll pull it all back with our Tornado until we can get another card down here. He does go with the Hog. Let's just log this back. Yeah, that Royal Giant's so big, the Hog can't even get through. And it doesn't even get a hit on tower. Beautiful. Only 10 seconds left. This should be an easy win. He goes for the random Skarmy on the right side. I have no idea what kind of deck this guy's using, but some sort of hybrid, and our strategy still works, so GG. All right, guys, we're going to be playing I almost said poison, a control deck here. We do have the Mighty Miner in hand, which is one of my favorite cards, so we'll see what our opponent has. He goes with the early Wall Breakers, so most likely a log bait deck of some kind. That's not too telling so far. I like to work those in pretty much all decks I play, though, so he goes with the Goblin Gang in the back, looking more and more like a log bait deck. We should be able to take this out. He goes with the Royal Recruits in the back. Interesting. Okay. This might be a little tricky to defend in single elixir at least, but I have like my Firecracker does so much splash. My Mighty Miner can distract. I have the Cannon to play. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Okay, this is an easy log for me once that barrel drops. Please, bro. I wish the Princess Tower would just switch to the Log Breaker, or the Log Breaker? The Wall Breaker for 1 second to just kill it. Like, come on. All right, we're going to keep attacking this super fast. And beautiful. He messes up his cannon placement. We're going to take some beautiful damage on the right. We're going to sit back for a while. No need to overcommit to that. We want to play defensively for most of this one. That's kind of how you want to play all control decks. Build up a solid counterattack on using your defenses. I'm just holding this cannon here, waiting to see what he has. Okay, he drops that in the back. I'm glad I didn't play that Evo cannon there, because that would destroy all of their shields and they would all be attacking my towers super fast, but it might not be a bad time to play now. I'm just going to wait for them to cross the bridge a little bit. Okay. Okay, we take out the right side super cleanly. Evo Cannon, it's one of my favorite Evo cards. It's kind of underrated in my opinion. It could be better in a lot of ways, obviously, but against bait decks like this, it just takes out so much so quickly. It covers so much space. Okay, I thought he messed up his cannon placement again, but we can Earthquake that away before we even take any damage with our Hog. We're definitely in control of this game right now. We just don't want to lose sight of that. Keep playing defensively. No need to get overly aggressive. Okay, see, I always play my Firecracker early. If they do arrow it away like he just did, I can cycle back. I'm already back to it now after I play this log. Control decks rely heavily on splash damage too on defense. It makes very efficient use of your elixirs, so you want to always cycle back to that as quickly as you can. We'll go ahead and pre-earthquake this cannon with my Hog Rider. We do clip some of his spear Goblin Gang with that too. We don't quite take his tower, but we're just one earthquake away, so just gotta defend for 10 more seconds here. He's going to throw everything at us. No need to panic. We're fine. We'll just throw this earthquake on tower. GG. We'll let him think he can win for a second. All right, all right. Do I want to go in with the hog, though, or just earthquake him? I don't know. I'm playing with my food right now a little bit. All right. All right, this is getting old. We'll just earthquake him. GG, though. So we're going to be playing log bait here. We're up against Bati 10. Bati. I don't know. All right, so we're going to... Okay, it looks like we might be playing another log bait. Almost certainly playing another log bait. Yep. We're going to want to keep attacking opposite lane as him. He might try to attack the same lane as us, but if he does, I'm just going to keep flipping until we build up a big enough lead. He goes with the E-Wiz in the back and the wall breakers. We can easily log that back. We shouldn't take much damage here at all. So I'll go ahead and keep princessing the left. We're applying pressure to both lanes right now. I do want to switch left for this one at this moment, but we need to stay loose and be ready to change. He does get a little bit of damage there with that goblin barrel. That was kind of unfortunate placement, but our Valkyrie does get a hit on tower. So we're gonna take an early lead. Not a big one, but enough to make me feel good. We did take some damage on the left, so now we're down, but that's fine. He has more damage on the left now, so now I'm gonna attack the right. Keep switching lanes. You wanna keep applying pressure in the opposite lane when you're going up against another bait deck. So we'll play a little slow right now. We don't have too much elixir. I wanna be ready if he wants to attack here. Pretty even matchup so far. This is still anyone's game. He does go with the wizard in the back. It's going on the left side, so we'll goblin barrel the right. Yeah, he can't really defend that right now. It looks like he's going to abandon that, just fully commit to this left side here. We can go with the cannon in the back, log this back, Valkyrie to distract. Beautiful. Perfect. We can distract that with the ice spirit real quick. And yeah. Our cannon even stays super healthy after all that, so beautiful defense, perfectly played by us. He's pretty even on both lanes, but we're going to keep attacking the right because we have a huge lead down there. At this point in the game, I'm kind of committed to the right, so I probably won't be doing much switching from here on out. Unless it's kind of like, obviously I need to, and he has no elixir, but for the most part, we're going to stay on the right side. We'll go ahead and drop the firecracker. I want to be able to get back to another one if he takes it out quickly. We'll just drop our Valkyrie to distract, keep applying pressure to the tower. He does log us, but that's fine. He goes with the wall breakers on the left and the goblin barrel on the left. Pretty clean defense, not bad. So looks like we're both going to be fighting same lane the rest of this one. We have about 1,000-point lead right now, which is beautiful. Our Valkyrie should be able to take out this goblin gang, I think. Maybe. Yep, perfect. I'll go ahead and just be annoying and drop this princess in the left lane since I know he's going to keep attacking right. Easy cannon to distract, log away those. Might be able to hit the wall breakers with those. Okay, we got one of them. All right, and we clean up the MK nice with pretty much everything on it. Our princess is going to take out that goblin gang. See, that's why I play it in the opposite lane. Like, it pretty much forces him to play another card to defend it, which he can't really do. That was a horrible placement of the goblin barrel by me. I played right into that wizard, but he logged anyway, so he did waste some elixir. Okay, he's going to keep coming in. Our princess is doing work on the left side. He's still ignoring it. Easy Valkyrie. It's Evo too, so we pull everything. He's giving us the chicken. All right. I think he might have pretty much given up. He's so desperate at this point. I think we have this one in the bag. We'll throw him the yawn too, since he's gonna BM us like that. Yeah, easy win. GG. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Don't forget to like the video and drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.